reverse grid. This should be exciting. We will have George on pole.
Saunders is P2.
All right, Parky. Right. As we were saying, I don't know if we got that one recorded, but anyway, for the kids out there, I do apologise. For our race drivers. Right, so on pole we have George. Alongside him we have Logan.
Jackson is first.
They're all quick, so anybody could win this. In third we have Jensen. Alongside him we have Parky. And our last race winner and fastest lap, Polly, Alex Newland. Parky got fastest lap in the race. So he nicked a point away, which is probably going to be important in the championship. Right, so coming up now. Lights out. Okay, good start from Parky. Coming into turn one. George leading. Logan in there, tucked in. Got Jensen right up there. Coming into turn one. George is leading, coming down to Graham Hill.
Alex Newland is third.
Logan right behind him. Okay. Coming down to Hawthorns now. George is still leading. He's got Logan in the green Mini alongside him. Logan's just nipped through. George right behind. Third place we have Alex. Then we've got Jensen and Parky. They're all together coming down into clearways. Alex having a little look. Having to come off, went a little bit wide, as did George. Oof. All of a sudden, Jensen is in third. He's going around the outside of paddock. Having a look. George on the inside. Coming up to Druids. George just nipping through. Jensen's right with him. Got a mirror full of Parky, followed by Alex. Boys are doing a good job blocking them, keeping them behind them. Meanwhile, Logan's managed to get a 2-second lead. George is just having to try and swat them away like flies at the moment. He's on it. Pressure is really on. Coming along towards Hawthorn Hill. Slipstreaming as well. Jensen having a little look on the outside, coming into Hawthorns. Trying to pass on the outside. Looks like he may just have done, although George is still there going into Westfield. Not giving up. Coming down into Dingledale. These two having a hell of a battle, and they got Parky right behind and Alex. Not four of them are coming through Sheen Curve. This is close. Into Sterling. Oh, a little nick there. Jensen still ahead. George, Parky, and then Alex. This is very, very close. The Jensen is just ahead of George. George is right with him. Coming into turn one in the paddock. Getting a good drive through. Looks like George is going with Jensen to try and close the gap on our race leader. Down to 1.3 seconds, these two. I think he's pulling him along. Jensen's looking to close the gap on Logan. They're all following, they're all coming through, closing the gap on Logan. Getting a good drive out of Surtees. Jensen followed by George. Parky behind, Alex right with him. All four of them. Jensen just 1.6 seconds behind Logan. Nobody could afford to make a mistake here. They're all pushing. They're all watching these track limits. Don't want that to spoil their race. Coming through Sheen Curve. Oh, little slide. Just a little slide from George there. All it takes. That's all it takes. Parky right behind, looking for a way through. So George is pushing, coming through clearways. Parky's staying with him. Along the Brabham straight. I think George's got a good drive out of clearways there. A little wide in paddock. Parky got the drive, having a look on the inside of Druids. Purely got the drive out of Paddock Hill Bend. Yep. He looks like he's got it. He's on the inside of George. George having a look on the inside. Oh! Just Parky gave him just enough room. George had to back off. Coming in the 30s. This is one hell of a battle, and all whilst this is going on, Alex Newland's just waiting in the wings. He's staying with him. Right, so what we've got to try and do here is we've got Jensen 1.8 behind Logan. He needs to close the gap. Bring the boys with him. The previous race winner, Alex, is right on the tail of George. Right with Parky. Nobody can afford to make a mistake here. 8.5 minutes to go. Long way to go. Just shy of halfway. It's been full on every lap so far. George managed to get a good drive out of clearways. He's having a look. Parky's on the inside. Trying to get a good drive out of Paddock Hill Bend. Up in the Druids. These two having a battle. Alex is looking around the outside. He's putting pressure on. George has got him, but he's not only trying to get past Paul, he's also got Alex eye on him. These three are having a hell of a ding-dong. Oh, Alex, if it's almost there, does that again, he'll probably get a penalty. Having a little look on the inside of 30s, unlikely to pass there. Going to get the drive out into Hawthorns. So coming down through Westfield, through Dingledell. Alex Newland again. He's pushing his car. Determined to try and get the front. Having a look, coming down towards clearways on the left-hand side. George has got the inside, coming into clearways. Just giving enough room for Alex, coming down the Brabham straight. Having a look. Alex having a little look on the inside, coming into paddock. Going to be late on the brakes. Kept it nice and stable. Good manoeuvre there by Alex. Quite nice. Kept it nice and clean, and the same with George. Good driving by these two guys. Right, so looking at the lap times, I think if George stays with Alex, lets him pull him through, although Alex is really pushing on those track limits. Right. Logan leading, 2.8 seconds ahead of Jensen. Parky in third, 1.6. Behind Jensen, Alex Newland, 1.2. George right with him.
Alex Newland is P4, 0.5 ahead of George Jackson.
Right, black and white flag has come out for Alex Newland. Watch that, watch Graham Hill bend, please, Alex. If he exceeds track limits again, chances are he's going to get a penalty. So
0.6
these guys have really got to focus on their track limits. Be very careful. Be very careful. Otherwise, you'll end up throwing the race away. So currently quickest lap out there at the moment is a 1:36.74, fastest lap, which is Parky, who's gaining another point at the moment.
George Jackson is fifth.
Still all together.
Lap is a 1.
All of them are together.
465. 0.721 for fastest lap. Alex Newland in clear races 4, 0.7 ahead of George Jackson.
Basically, Logan seems to have consolidated his lead. It's 2.8 seconds ahead of Jensen. Parky's right with him. Alex is right with him, and George is right with him. So these four are closing up. The battle for second place going to be interesting.
George Jackson endurance is P5, 0.7 behind Alex Newland. Alex Newland in fourth is P4, 0.9 behind Paul Parkinson.
Right. Just over 2 minutes left to go, and we've got a real battle on here.
Paul Parkinson
Parky's
is
just
0.7
second behind Jensen. Newland is under a second behind Parky. George is a second behind. This is close. Jensen's going to have to really make sure he pulls out all the stops here because Parky is on him. It's going to be, what, this lap and another lap to go.
0.7 behind Paul Parkinson.
Can't afford to make any mistakes, anybody.
Paul Parkinson is third, 0.5 behind Jensen third all.
Coming up through Surtees, Parky is right with Jensen, trying to get a good drive out. Going down Hawthorne Hill to Hawthorne Bend, fast part of the track. Jensen's having to really push it through the back there, coming through Westfield. Parky's right with him. Down Dingledale, up into Sheen Curve. This is close. Can't afford to make a mistake through there. Coming into Sterling. Park is right on the box, on the back of Jensen. Jensen's just got to place the car. Got one more lap to go. Just got to make sure he places that car in the right position. Not to let Parky through. Alex Noonan's having a look. He'll be picking up any mistakes that are made by these two. Last lap coming up. And if they mess it up, George is going to just take it away. Oh, Jensen's gone a little wide. Parky's right there with him up to Druids. Having a look. Keeping it clean through Graham Hill Bend. Right, here we go. It's going to be all around the back of the track where it's going to happen. Parky having a little look in Surtees. Doors closed by Jensen. Getting a good drive out of Surtees. Down Hawthorne Hill, and Alex has got a little drive. He's having a look on the outside of Parky coming into Hawthorne Bend. Alongside him. Coming through. Having a look on the right hand side. Parky's placing the car. He's having a look on the right hand side through Westfield. Is he overcommitted? He's gone wide. Parky's come back on the inside up to Sheen Curve. Way up to Sheen Curve. Two of them coming through. It's going to be close. It's a tiny little tap. Alex held it. Coming into Sterling. Contact there. Well held. Coming down into clearways. Probably the last chance he had. Logan is going to take the win. Our guest driver. Great drive from him. Takes the checkered flag. In second place, Jensen, well done, has taken second, and a great battle for the final positions with Alex, Parky and George. Wow. Now that was one hell of a race. That was fun. Well done, guys.
Paul Parkinson finished P4. George Jackson finished P5.